Hi, Max. This is a fantastic question. These results, I am assuming, are coming from the Excel add-in, so it'll give you the mean, the variance, the number of observations, your Pearson correlation, which means it's the R, and I'm not sure what the hypothesis mean difference is. The degrees of freedom is a 9 because based on the mean and the variance, if you have 9 samples, you can guess 9 samples. You'd have to have an n of 1 would have to be mathematically calculated. One thing I'd like to note, this t-stat is something that you can use to look up in a book. And you can look up t-statistics in a book or in a table. This t-stat here in row 10, this t-stat here for a one-tailed t-test in row 12, or a t-stat for a two-tailed test. You can look these numbers up in a table, but I'm lazy and the software is helpful in that it gives us a p-value. And so the p-value here is 0.002 for a one-tailed t-test and 0.0059 for a two-tailed t-test. So what you have to do is determine which tail is more important for your objective, which is why the objective of a test is important and needs to be done first. Once you know what objective you're looking at, then you can decide which p-value. If you are doing a one-tailed t-test, your research objective may be sample A is sweeter than sample B, or which sample is sweeter. So there's some sort of direction. Something is more than another. If your research objective is there is a difference in sweetness between the two samples and no direction is given, then you can use a two-tailed t-test. So given this information that you have provided, that is how I would respond to the t-test. What I have done is I have also made a screencast doing a little bit more discussion on t-tests that I am attaching to this email or this Polylearn response. Hopefully this is helpful, but I suggest listening to this screencast and the next. Thanks. Have a good evening, guys. Great question, Max.